screen up so I can see it.
This is actually as far as it goes. It'll be right in that bottom corner. You can probably zoom it in a little bit though. It's about as big as it goes. It'll be right in that bottom corner.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
We are pioneers. We are pioneers, dreamers. We are
Twintila 5, Twintila. Hey, how much time between games do you know? Okay.
Hopefully not that long.
One, two, 1, 2. All right, let's see how much time they put on the clock here between games. Okay, I'm ready for y'all to trigger the intro.
The following is a special sports presentation from the EAB Sports Network.
It's time for Valley View basketball on the Blazer News Network and FM News Talk 1021. Presented by NEA Baptist, Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Kavanaugh Auto Group, and First National Bank. Now, let's go to the NEA Baptist broadcast position and join Randy Myers for the First National Bank pregame show.
Had a very pleasant good evening from Blazer Arena on the campus of Valley View High School in Southwest Jonesboro. Welcome to the EAB Sports Network's presentation of Valley View Lady Blazer basketball here on News Talk 1021 and the Blazer News Network. Hello, everybody. I'm Randy Myers. Courtside under the headset in the NEA Baptist broadcast position as tonight the Lady Blazers return to action after almost a week off. They were last in action last Saturday in the final game of the battle at the Briar in Greenbrier, where they won 2 out of 3 games. So they've had almost a week off and back in action tonight with a home game against the visiting Trumann Lady Wildcats. Valley View checks into this evening's game with a 6-3 overall mark. Trumann still in search of its first win as the Lady Wildcats bring an 0-6 record to Southwest Jonesboro. Our pregame coverage of Lady Blazer basketball is brought to you by First National Bank, where they put you first always. We'll step aside for a 2-minute timeout. Back to check your starters for Valley View and Trumann in non-conference action from Blazer Arena after this on the EAB Sports Network.
Be a genius and shop at FoodSmart, where you pay our cost plus only 10% at checkout. This week, save on Best Choice frozen turkeys. They are 69 cents a pound with a $25 purchase. Limit 1. USDA Select T-bone steak value packs are $7.97 a pound. Certified Angus beef English roasts are $4.46 a pound. Banquet pot pies are 69 cents. And 12 packs of Coke products are 3 for $13.58 when you buy 3 or more. Don't forget to tell your friends how much you saved at FoodSmart.
First National Bank's roots run deep in Northeast Arkansas. We began a single Paragould branch with one idea: customers first. By focusing on the best products banking has to offer and valuing the highest level of service, we're now 23 branches across Arkansas and Tennessee. As First National Bank grows, our roots only get deeper, and the mission remains the same: you first, always. Learn more about our products and services at fnbank.net. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Huge savings now at every Kavanaugh dealership. Kavanaugh has a great selection of late model, low mileage, certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. And most are still under factory warranty. We have every make and every model, so you're sure to find the vehicle you want. And when you buy at Kavanaugh, every new and used purchase comes with 1 year of free maintenance. Plus, we buy cars. Bring a vehicle, get a check. Come see us today at one of our dealerships or go to KavanaughCars.com.
When injury sidelines you, Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is here to get you back in the game. They've been serving our local high schools for over 40 years, and JOSM is proud to be the official healthcare provider of A-State Athletics, with locations on South Main and on East Matthews inside St. Bernard's Health and Wellness Center. Find out more by visiting JOSM on Facebook and at JonesboroOrtho.com. Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, getting you back in the game.
We welcome you back to Blazer Arena. Counting you down toward tip-off for Valley View and Truman in non-conference senior high action. Randy Myers in the NEA Baptist broadcast position here at Blazer Arena. NEA Baptist provides you with health care for the next century. This is the second of 2 games on the docket tonight. The Lady Blazer 7th grade team defeated Truman 29-4 earlier this evening. So if you're a little confused about that score that you may currently see on the streaming broadcast, if you're watching us on YouTube, that's what that score is from. So the Lady Blazers able to win the 7th grade game by a commanding score, 29-4 the final. And now Valley View and Truman to meet in senior high play for the first time this season. The last time they played was right at a year ago, December 13th of last year at Truman. Valley View won that game 55-17. Let's check the starters for Valley View, led by Coach Angie Ellis. She's in her 4th year leading the Lady Blazer, her 7th year leading the Lady Blazer program. Her guards this evening are expected to be Avery Ellis, that's the coach's daughter. Avery is a 5'9" sophomore. The other guards are Bella Seaman, a 5'6" senior, and Ruby Reynolds, a 5'5" senior. The forwards are Bonnie Fagan, a 5'10" senior, and Bree Huff, she's a 5'10" senior. Truman is coached by Jamison Fortenberry. He is in his 2nd year leading that program. His guards are expected to be Oshua Smith. She's a 5'5" senior. Olivia Matos, a 5'4" junior. And Sadie Carter, a 5'3" junior. The forwards for Truman are expected to be Raylene Chavaria and Kayla Blagg. She is a senior. Truman, as we mentioned, off to an 0-6 start. They were last in action on Tuesday. They lost to Westside by a final score of 45-15. They also have losses this season to Brooklyn, Cross County, Pocahontas, Rivercrest, and Mark Tree. The Lady Wildcats were 3-20 last year. Valley View, as we mentioned, last in action on Saturday. They defeated Sheridan 60-39 in Greenbrier at the Battle at the Briar. Won 2 out of 3 in that classic. That was a slow start for the Lady Blazers. They were able to shake off a shaky start and ended up winning by double digits, but it was 18-all at the end of the first period. Valley View had managed to pull away and have a small lead at halftime after making a little run in the final minute of the 2nd period. So they led 31-27 at the half, and then by the end of the 3rd quarter, they had complete command of the game and control, leading 53-29 as they headed into the final frame. They were able to outscore the Yellow Jackets 22-2 in that decisive 3rd quarter run. Lady Blazers were led by the 16 points of senior guard Ruby Reynolds. They also got double digits from Avery Ellis, the sophomore, who finished with 15, and senior forward Bonnie Fagan finished with 11 for Valley View. That win improved the Lady Blazers to 6-3 on the year. Truman, as we mentioned, is 0-6. We'll pause for 2 minutes and back with more of your First National Bank pregame from Blazer Arena after this on the EAB Sports Network.
Northeast Arkansas Center for Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery is the only AAAHC accredited office-based surgery center in Jonesboro and the tri-state area. Dr. McDonough and Dr. Phillips bring 50 years of combined experience in implants, extractions, and oral pathology. Leaders in computer-guided implant surgery, they create smiles that look and feel natural. When it's your smile, don't settle for less. Choose the team that sets the standard. Northeast Arkansas Center for Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery. Call 870-931-3000 or visit neaoralsurgery.com.
Need top-notch farming and lawn gear? Visit First Choice Farm and Lawn, your Kubota dealer in Brooklyn. We get your need for reliable equipment. That's why we offer precision Kubota machinery for any task. From seasoned farmers to green-thumbed homeowners, we are working to keep you working. Find your Kubota match at First Choice Farm and Lawn on Highway 49 in Brooklyn. Achieve your goals faster with our Kubota inventory and top-notch service. Call 870-790-2301 or drop by today. Your trusted Kubota dealer, First Choice Farm and Lawn.
This is Keith Baird with the Baird Auto Group. There's nothing that brings our communities together like high school sports. No matter what the scoreboard says, it's a winning feeling just to be a part of it. At Baird, we want you to have the feeling anytime you come into one of our dealerships. Good credit, bad credit, no problem. Don't buy anywhere else until you shop at Baird location near you. Don't get a bad deal, get a Baird deal. Because why pay more?
Saving service, great selection too. Baird does it all for you.
Valley View High School Athletics is brought to you by Gateway Tire and Service Center and Toyo Tires. Where there's always one thing you can count on, we go the distance for you. Before you hit the road for a trip across country or across town, drop by Gateway Tire and Service Center and check out the great deals on Toyo Tires. Whether it's tires or auto repair, you can always count on one thing. At Gateway Tire and Toyo Tires, we go the distance for you. At Gateway Tire in Jonesboro, we go the distance for you.
Welcome back to Blazer Arena. Randy Myers under the headset as we continue along with our First National Bank pregame coverage of Blazer basketball. The Lady Blazers set to take on the Lady Wildcats of Trumann this evening for their regular early season non-conference tilt. Usually play this game every year about this time. And this time the game comes back to Valley View after the Lady Blazers won at Trumann last year by a final score of 55-17. Valley View checks into this game, averaging 57 points per game. The Lady Blazers are giving up 47.1 points per contest. Trumann, by comparison, scoring at a pace of only 35.7 points per game. They're allowing their opponents to score at a pace of 56.2 points per game. Take this opportunity to remind you that both the Valley View boys and girls teams will next be in action on Tuesday of next week. It's a road trip into Mississippi County to do battle with the Chickasaws of Blytheville. Girls game should tip at about 6 o'clock. That means our pregame broadcast will start at about 5:50, and then the boys game will immediately follow. And that'll be radio coverage only since it is a road game. So no YouTube stream, but it'll be radio coverage only here on KVTM as well as on the EAB Media app Tuesday night. And again, that'll be a boys and girls doubleheader with the girls set to tip at 6 and the boys to follow right after that. Our pregame broadcast should begin at about 5:50. Right now we're going to step aside for about 2 minutes for the playing of the national anthem, the Pledge of Allegiance, as well as the introduction of the starting lineup. So we'll pause for 2 minutes and hopefully close to tip-off when we return in a moment on the EAB Sports Network.
Have you ever heard the saying, 2 wrongs don't make a right? Well, when it comes to your internet service, 1 wrong is already too many. Wrong price, wrong speeds, wrong company. Come on, you deserve better. With Empower Broadband, you get local, affordable, and fast internet that never lets you down. Visit us at empowerbroadband.com or call 870-336-0999 to right the wrongs by choosing your favorite local internet company. Empower, delivered by Craighead Electric.
Since our founding in 1945, Farmers and Merchants Bank has held strong to our commitment to innovation, community investment, and personalized service. Over the past 80 years, we have worked alongside Arkansas entrepreneurs to help our neighbors start, grow, and streamline their businesses with hometown lending experts in the latest in modern financial solutions. Farmers and Merchants Bank, in your corner in our community, helping your business succeed every step of the way. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Glen Sane, we've spent over 70 years trying to do things the right way, with honesty, heart, and hometown pride. With 4 locations across Paragould, Rector, and Kennett, we offer a wide selection of GMC, Chevy, Buick, and Ford vehicles, and service centers to keep them running strong. We're a family-owned business, and we treat every customer like one of our own, because after 70 years, that's what matters most.
It's a mix and match special now at all Northeast Arkansas Domino's Pizza locations. Choose any 2 for $6.99 each for carry-out or delivery. How about a medium 2-topping pizza, oven-baked sandwich, pasta in a tin, loaded tots, Domino's stuffed cheesy bread, bread twists, marble brownies, and so much more. Switch it up for lunch or dinner for the whole gang. The mix and match special with any 2 for only $6.99 each for carry-out or delivery. Only at your Northeast Arkansas area Domino's Pizza locations.
Welcome back to Blazer Arena. Randy Myers with you in the NEA Baptist broadcast position as we await the introduction of the starting lineups for both Trumann and Valley View. Non-conference action. Again, we remind you that both Valley View teams will be back in action on Tuesday night, a doubleheader on the road in Blytheville, the Chicks and the Lady Chickasaws. First game will start at 6. Boys game will immediately follow. Our pregame broadcast should start at about 5:50 for radio coverage only on Tuesday. And then we'll be back here at the arena a week from tonight, next Friday night, for a boys game only as the Blazers welcome the Brooklyn Bearcats across town. And that'll be both radio and video stream coverage, with radio coverage here on KBTM as well as the video stream on the Blazer News Network YouTube channel, with both formats also available at our EAB Media app. Again, a reminder, the Valley View 7th graders winning earlier this evening, holding Trumann to only 4 points in that game. The Lady Blazers won it 29-4. So Valley View again set to start Avery Ellis, Bonnie Fagan, Bree Huff, Bella Seaman, and Ruby Reynolds. Trumann will counter with Oshua Smith, Raylene Chavaria, Olivia Matos, Kayla Blagg, and Sadie Carter. Officiating crew this evening includes Nick Parker, Jamal Rogers, and Jerry Schrabel. Trumann's on the floor, and here come your Lady Blazers. So Bonnie Fagan will jump center against Chavaria. And I believe we're finally set to get this one tipped and underway. Valley View wins the opening tap. Bella Seaman comes up with it. She'll dribble across midcourt and eases her way to the top of the key. Brings it left wing for Avery Ellis against man-to-man defense. Jayla Lepp in the starting lineups tonight for Valley View, the 5'7" senior guard. They get it in the corner for Reynolds. She'll spot up and knock down a 3-ball from the corner pocket right away as the Blazers hit a big 3 from Ruby Reynolds on Valley View's first possession. Here's a foul at midcourt. Nope. It's either a foul or a time violation. I'm not sure what we've got. They stopped play, but no indication. They're giving the ball back to Trumann. Trumann with the basketball. Kayla Blagg has it high on the right wing against man-to-man defense. Trying to get it in the corner. It's knocked out of bounds by Bella Seaman. They were trying to get the basketball to Matos, but Seaman denying the pass and tipping it out of play. It'll stay with Trumann. 31 seconds deep into the basketball game. Blazers lead 3-0. Trumann inbounds for Blagg. She'll bring it out near midcourt. Now reverses direction, and once again, Blagg taps the ball out of bounds behind the first row seats on the Lady Blazer bench. Trumann will inbound in front of the bench. Again in play, dribble drive to the left wing down to the baseline from Smith. Smith gets it back out to Blagg. Now Smith will shoot the three from the corner. That is no good, and Seaman tracks down the rebound. The Blazers are off and running to the other end. Seaman will go coast to coast, lay it off the glass too strong, and Matos, or the Blagg, rebounds for Trumann. Trumann back the other way with the basketball, trailing 3-0. They get it out for Smith. She lets it get away from her, but retrieves it, but then lost it out of bounds. Thought she was able to catch up to it, but ran out of room to work with, so the Blazers will get it back. 6:55 to play in the first period. They lead it 3-0. Bella Seaman brings it right wing for Reynolds. Bounce pass in the corner for Fagan against man-to-man defense. Out top for Seaman. Right wing, Avery Ellis. She'll spot up for three. That's good. Nothing but the bottom of the net for Avery Ellis. It's a 6-0 start for the View with 6:38 to play. Full court pressure off the made bucket for the Blazers. Truman gets it to midcourt. Loose ball stolen by Ellis. Ellis drives, dishes for Lett. Layup good. Count it, and the foul. Good aggressive defense for the Lady Blazers, resulting in a turnover and points at the other end. It'll put Jayla Lett at the line for the M1 opportunity. They charge the foul. I'm not sure who it was on. They didn't announce it or put it on the board. The free throw is no good. Truman's got the rebound. Kayla Blagg has it. Ball stolen away by Bonnie Fagan. Fagan splits the double team. Drill drive down the right side of the lane. The layup is missed. And Smith with a rebound for Truman as the Wildcats bring it back to the other end of the floor. There's a loose ball and a steal by Seaman for Valley View. Seaman will throw that ahead in transition to Ellis. Ellis got the defender off her feet and then laid it in for the easy layup. That'll prompt a Truman timeout, pausing the clock with 5:58 to play in the first period as Valley View jumps out to a 10-0 start. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
There's nothing more important than your child breathing easily. Arkansas Children's Pulmonology Clinic in Jonesboro treats common to complex pediatric breathing conditions like obstructive sleep apnea, asthma, and rare lung diseases. With a family-centered approach, our medical team changes lives with nationally ranked care close to home for a variety of conditions from cystic fibrosis to sleep disorders. Visit archildrens.org/ACH Jonesboro.
10-0 is your correct score as we welcome you back to Blazer Arena here at Valley View High School. Valley View with a 10-0 lead here in the first part of the first quarter. That foul a moment ago for Truman was charged to Olivia Matos, the junior guard, so that's her first foul against the Wildcats, and for that matter, the only foul in the basketball game thus far. As we get set to return to play with 5:58 remaining in the first period. Truman has the basketball. They inbound for Blagg against full court pressure. Matos, or rather Smith, across midcourt with it, gets it to the right wing for Blagg. Blagg kicks it back out for Smith. Smith with a ball fake. Now dribble drive down the right side of the lane. The runner off the glass is no good, but she drew the foul. She'll shoot free throws for Truman. Foul is charged to Ruby Reynolds. First free throw for Oshawa Smith is no good. Second one's a miss as well. Avery Ellis takes the rebound for the View. Push it ahead to Seaman on the right wing for Reynolds. She'll spot up for three. That's good. Ruby Reynolds with her second three of the first period. And Valley View takes a 13-0 lead. If we can get the score updated on the screen, please. 5:29 to play in the first period. More full court pressure for Valley View. Blagg throws it across midcourt for Oshawa Smith. Smith dribble drive, splits two defenders. Layup is no good, but she got fouled on her way into the paint. And we'll see which Blazer they charge that one to. Looks like Ruby Reynolds will pick up her second foul. Oshawa Smith back to the line. She just missed a couple there a moment ago. See how she does on this trip. Right now she's 0 for 3 as she misses that one. Bree Huff set to check in for the View. The 5'10 senior will give Ruby Reynolds a rest. As we await the second free throw from Smith. She missed them both. She's 0 of 4. Battle for the rebound. It's going to go out of bounds. It'll belong to Valley View with 5:17 to play in the first period. Blazers up 13-0. Bella Seaman will bring it ahead for the home team. It's instructions from Coach Angie Ellis as she crosses midcourt, shuffles to the left wing, gets it in the corner for Ellis. Avery Ellis with a basketball, feed inside to Seaman. Seaman gets free underneath on the baseline and scores the layup for her first bucket of the game. It is 15-0. Valley View with a lead in the basketball after the steal by Seaman. She'll throw it down low to Fagan on the block. Fagan kicks it back out for Ellis, who spots up for an open three. It's good. Avery Ellis with her second three of the game. And the triples are falling for Valley View in this first period. They have an 18-0 lead with 4:38 still to play in the opening quarter. Oshua Smith being guarded closely by Bree Huff. Can't shake her, gets it for Blagg at the top of the key, and Blagg drug her pivot foot. The travel violation will give it back to the View with 4:28 to play in the period. Fagan will inbound for Bella Seaman, who brings it across midcourt to the left wing against Blagg. Now throws it out top for Jay Lillette on the right wing for Fagan in the corner. Bounce pass on the block is stolen away by Chavaria, and she'll bring it up floor over the left side. Chavaria needs some help, bounces it out for Smith at center circle. Now on the right wing, there's a three ball on the way. Too strong off the back iron. Fagan collects the defensive rebound. The outlet pass to Avery Ellis gets away from her, and Truman gets on the floor for the loose ball. Smith out of traffic with it. Drives to the block, kicks that out onto the right wing. Blagg will shoot the three. That's off the mark. And Avery Ellis has the rebound for Valley View. The Blazers off and running to the other end quickly. Ellis will attack the basket, goes around the defender, and lays it up and in. Avery Ellis already in double digits for Valley View, and the Blazers have a 20-0 lead to begin this game. Truman with the basketball. Kayla Blagg has it on the left wing. Throws that into the high post. Ball tipped out of bounds by Jay Lillette. It'll stay with Truman with 3:25 to play in the first period. Truman will make a substitution as Ayanna Stewart checks into the game, relieving Kayla Blagg. Smith has it. Splits the double team. Dribbles to the left wing. Now back out top. On the right wing, Chavaria shoots for three. That's way off the mark. It's an air ball, and Avery Ellis will take it off the bounce for the View. Throw it ahead in transition for Bree Huff. Huff dribbles once, lays it up and in off the window. First bucket of the game for Bree. It's 22-0. 3 minutes still to play in the first period, with more substitutions coming for Valley View at the next dead ball. Chavaria has it for Truman. Drives into the lane. Loose ball. Bodies on the floor. They'll call that a held ball. The possession arrow will keep it with Truman with 2:49 to play as Julie Rutherford, the 5'9 senior, and Aubrey Burton, a 5'8 sophomore guard, will check in for the Blazers. To the bench go Ellis and Fagan. Truman will inbound from the baseline. They get it in play. Now at top for Smith. Smith double team, gets it on the right wing for Matos. Matos drives. Actually, that was Smith who got inside and got the first bucket of the game for Truman with a layup. It's 22-2 with 2.5 minutes to play in the first period. Bella Seaman has it for the View. Skip pass comes to Jay Lillette. Jay Lillette with a dribble drive into the lane, and they're going to call her for an offensive foul. That's a third team foul on Valley View in this first period. First personal on Jayla. Truman will get it back with 2:23 remaining in the opening frame. Matos will put it in play for Smith. Oshua Smith dribbles across midcourt where she's picked up by Bree Huff. Bounce pass all on the left side for Chavaria. Now on the wing for Sadie Carter. Inside the paint. Smith gets it back out onto the wing. A long three is way off the mark. Bodies on the floor getting after the loose ball as Burton and Smith tie up. This time the held ball will go to Valley View on the alternate possession. 2 minutes remaining in the first period. Valley View with a 20-point lead. It's 22-2 as Bella Seaman will bring it ahead for the Lady Blazers. She'll be picked up at midcourt in man-to-man defense from Matos. Now she draws a double team, gets it for Bree Huff. Huff with a dribble to the elbow. Needs help, finds Seaman out top. Seaman thought about the three, now shuffles to the left wing instead. Gets a double team and finds Lett with a lob to Huff at the high post. Right wing to Burton. Back out top with 9 to shoot. 3 ball from Letts, no good. Huff's got the offensive rebound and the stick back. Bree Huff has 4 for the View off the bench. It's 24-2 with 1:22 to play in the first period. Truman with the basketball as Smith crosses midcourt with it. Shuffles to the right wing. Now leaves it with Chavaria. Chavaria needs some help. Bounces it back to Smith. In the corner for Matos. Matos working the baseline. Back out for Smith. She'll shoot for 3. That's too strong. And Burton with the offensive board for the View. The clear out for Seaman, who will bring it ahead over the left side. Let with a bounce pass on the baseline intended for Huff, knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Valley View with 54.8 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Bella Seaman will put it in play from the baseline on her right side of the basket. In play for Huff. Huff with a catch and shoot. Missed it. Rebound put back up by Seaman. That's no good. Burton goes back up with it, and she gets fouled. She should be at the line to shoot 2 here. Two shots coming for Burton. That was the second team foul on Truman. Burton makes the free throw for her first point of the evening. That foul was charged to, I don't think that player's out there that they put it on the board for. So, second free throw is a miss. Let drives into the lane. Her layup is no good, but she gets fouled with 42 seconds remaining. Oshua Smith was guilty of that last foul for Truman. Let at the line shooting 2 for the View. She makes the first free throw. Jayla has 3 points. Valley View leads 26-2. 1 more to shoot for Jayla Lett. That one's a miss. And I think they're going to get Rutherford with a push in the back on the rebound foul. Her first. 4th team foul. 38 seconds remaining in the period as Kayla Black crosses midcourt with it. Gets it for Chavaria at center circle. Now back to Black. That's tipped. The loose ball will go out of bounds. It'll belong to the Blazers with 28 seconds remaining. Bella Seaman at midcourt. Throws it across to Lett on the wing. Bounce pass to Huff at the elbow. Huff kicks it back out to Seaman. She's open for 3. That one's in and out. Rebound to Valley View, and a foul, I believe, is called. That's the 4th team foul. Not sure who they charged that one to. Valley View will maintain possession with Seaman to inbound from the baseline. 12.8 seconds remaining in the first period. Throw it in for Rutherford. That goes over her head, but it's retrieved by Lett to save it. Now with 8 seconds left, Lett with a bounce pass to Huff at the high post. She'll turn, shoot. Missed it off the back arm. Rebound put back up and in by Bella Seaman, who was Johnny on the spot. And she beats the buzzer as Valley View takes a 28-2 lead at the end of the period. We'll be back in 60 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
Evolve Bank & Trust offers a variety of residential and consumer loans, specializing in unique products and services while providing individualized customer service designed to fit your needs. Whether you're buying your first home, a new car, or building your dream home, Evolve Bank & Trust has the personal loan products you need to realize your dreams today. Call Evolve Bank & Trust at 870-933-2480. Stop in to see them at 111 East Huntington Suite A or visit them online at getevolve.com. Evolve Bank & Trust, making banking personal again. Evolve Bank & Trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Spring into savings from more air conditioning. If you've been waiting to replace your air conditioning system, get our best deal of the season. For a limited time, get a rebate for up to $1,500 and no payments for up to 6 months with approved financing. Plus, qualify for federal tax credits of up to $2,000. That's up to $3,500 in savings and no payments for 6 months. Visit us online at moreac.com.
You deserve more. Don't settle for less.
It was all Lady Blazers in the first period. They have a 26-point lead at the end of one. Truman will get the ball to begin the second period, trailing Valley View by a score of 28-2. Kayla Blag has the basketball for the Wildcats, being guarded by Bree Huff. Now gets it over for Chavaria. Chavari with a dribble drive, bounce pass into the paint for Blagg. Blagg travels with the basketball, but she was trying to get it out on the wing to a teammate, but she took one too many steps before she passed the ball, and now Avery Ellis will bring it back the other way for the View. Sophomore guard across midcourt, gets it right wing for Burton. Burton looking inside. Needs help, finds Ellis out top. Bounce pass back to Burton. Burton gets it back out to her classmate Avery Ellis. Bounce pass to Huff at the elbow. Huff gets inside the lane and scores it off the window. Nice touch by Bree Huff. She's got 6 off the bench for Valley View, and it's a 30-2 lead for the Lady Blazers as Kayla Blagg crosses midcourt with it. Gets the pass over to Chavaria high on the right wing. Chavaria, bounce pass into the paint, and that's going to be a reach-in foul, possibly on Rutherford, but we'll make sure of that. It is on Julie. It's her second foul, first foul on Valley View in this period. Oshua Smith will check back into the game for Truman as she relieves Sadie Carter. Truman on the inbound. Chavaria will shoot for 3 off the right wing. That's a miss off the back iron. Burton with a rebound for Valley View. She just tipped it away from the defender, and now Avery Ellis will bring it ahead for the View. Ellis with a dribble drive, kicks it to Fagan in the corner. Fagan will skip it to Rutherford at the free throw line. Dribble drive down the right side of the lane. Her shot's blocked, and it's grabbed off the bounce by Truman. Here come the Wildcats with the basketball. Matos has it. Matos with a dribble drive into the corner. Passes off for Smith. Smith gets that left wing. Blagg will set her feet and fire a 3. That's too strong. Bree Huff collects the defensive board for Valley View. The outlet pass for Ellis. And she'll throw it away. That's stolen in the corner by Bailey Smith for Truman. And Kayla Blagg will cross midcourt with it for the visitors from Poinsett County. Now they get it to Smith, who drives down the middle of the lane. Got the bucket and the foul. She'll be at the line for the M1 opportunity. Second bucket of the game for Smith. Foul charge to Ruby Reynolds is, correction to Julie Rutherford, is her third by my book. And now they're going to say the foul was on Ellis. So Avery Ellis picks up her first foul. The free throw's no good, and Bree Huff gets the defensive board. The outlet pass for Avery Ellis. Throw it ahead for Fagan out beyond the right elbow. She'll put it on the floor and get it in the corner for Burton. Aubrey Burton with a bounce pass to Fagan. Out for Ellis. She sets her feet and drops in another 3. That's the third 3 of the game for Avery Ellis. She leads all scorers with 13. It's 33-4 with 5:50 to play until halftime. Kayla Blagg gets it into the corner for Chavaria. Chavaria double team, finds Oshua Smith in the paint. Her dribble drive and layup with the left hand is good. Oshua Smith has all 6 Truman points. It's 33-6. Avery Ellis with a jump pass for left. Down low to Fagan. Fagan gets around the defender and then lost it out of bounds. Let's see who touched it last. I believe that's going to stay with the View with 5:27 left in the half. Blazers will have 25 on the shot clock. Fagan will inbound from the baseline on her left side of the basket as she faces the floor. She'll be guarded by Kayla Blagg as she does so. Throws it out top for Ellis. Ellis back to Fagan. Fagan with the ball fake, steps around the defender and misses the baseline jump shot. Rebound pulled down by Smith for Truman. Her outlet pass for Blagg, and Blagg will bring it ahead for the Wildcats. Blagg gets that along the right wing for Smith. Smith rifles a pass into the corner for Matos. Now back out for Blagg. Her 3 is no good, and Ellis has the rebound off the deflection for Valley View. Ellis shuffles to the right wing. Skips it left wing for Jayla Lett. Lett will try the baseline. Her layup is no good, but she was fouled. She'd be at the line to shoot 2. Meanwhile, Oshua Smith comes up limping for Truman at the end of that play. So she'll head to the bench. They'll replace her with Sadie Carter. That foul was apparently charged to Chavaria, her first. And Jayla Lett at the line for 2 shots for the View. The first one's no good. Jayla had 3 points in the first period. Valley View leading 33-6. Here with 4:56 to play in the half. Lett's second free throw is good. She's got 4. It's 34-6 now with 4:54 remaining until halftime. Blagg across midcourt with it for the Wildcats. Tries to split the double team. Gets it along the right wing for Matos. Matos with the bounce pass underneath on the baseline. The shot is no good, and Avery Ellis comes away with it for Valley View. She'll clear it out for Fagan. Now back to Ellis. Ellis gets it inside the paint for Huff. Now out on the wing for Lett. Her three is too strong. Rebound to Burton. Burton goes back up with it and scores over the double team with a layup. First field goal of the game for Burton. She's got 3. And it's a 30-point advantage for the Blazers. It's 36-6 with 4:15 left in the half. Truman gets it inside, and the layup is there off the window for Bailey Smith for her first bucket of the game. 36-8 is your score. Ellis gets it inside to Huff on the block. Huff puts that one off the window and scores it. Nice move by Bree Huff. She's got 8 off the bench. It's 38-8 with 3:55 to play until halftime. Kayla Black across midcourt with it. Leaves it with Chavaria high on the right wing. Chavaria guarded by Lett. Pass into the paint. Stolen away by Bree Huff. Huff will cross midcourt with it. She's going to attack the basket around the defender layup. Good. And Bree Huff hits double digits with that layup. There's a timeout on the floor with 3:39 to play in the first period. Valley View takes a 40-8 lead. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
See Placid Tire Service for the right tire at the right price right now. Placid Tire Service is the area's biggest selection of in-stock tires at the lowest price. While others are searching for tires to order, we'll get you fixed up with a great set of tires and back on the road in no time with our 4 tires, 1 hour guarantee. Plus, we make the purchase easy on your budget with our Placid Tire Service card or no credit needed financing options. For the right tire at the right price right now, the choice is easy. That's Placid Tire Service.
3:39 remaining in the half. It has been all Valley View in this one. They have dominated Truman from the opening tip. They lead the Lady Wildcats 40-8 here in the senior girls contest. Truman with the ball as we return to play out of the timeout. Kayla Black will cross midcourt with it. Guarded by Bree Huff. Leaves it with Chavaria. Raylene Chavaria with a basketball. Bounce pass along the left wing. Chavaria gets it right back. And now gets it back on the left wing. There's a 3 on the way by Carter. That's no good. Avery Ellis rebounds for Valley View. Ellis will push it up the left side of the floor. Rifles it right wing for Reynolds. 3 ball up and in for Ruby Reynolds. That is her 3rd 3 of the game. All 9 of her points have come from the bonus sphere. As the lead continues to swell, it's now 43-8 for the View. 3 minutes left in the half. Here's a bounce pass into the paint. Now back out on the left wing. Carter misses from the wing. That is no good. Chavaria rebounds off the bounce. Truman gets a reset. Chavaria will leave it with Sadie Carter. Carter with a bounce pass for Chavaria in the corner. Now back out on the right wing. That's going to go over the head of Blagg and out of bounds. Valley View will get the turnover and get the ball back with 2:42 remaining in the half. Bonnie Fagan will inbound near the scorer's table right across from our broadcast position here at Blazer Arena as Avery Ellis crosses midcourt with the basketball. Throws that right wing for Reynolds. Bounce pass in the corner for Fagan. Fagan needs some help. Leaves it with Ellis. She'll shoot the 3 up and in from the corner pocket. Avery Ellis has 16 points. Valley View has a 46-8 lead with 2:19 left in the first half. Blagg across midcourt with it for Truman. Guarded by Huff. Gets it for Chavaria to the right of center circle. Chavaria. The bounce pass to Matos. Pass into the paint, stolen by Huff. She'll throw it ahead for Ellis. From Fagan to Huff, who's under the bucket for the layup. Huff's got a dozen. It's 48-8. 40-point advantage now for the Blazers. Truman with the basketball. Sadie Carter has it. Pass tipped into the backcourt, and apparently that was last touch by Truman. I thought Huff hit it, but according to the officials, that's another Truman turnover. Valley View will get the ball back as Bella Seaman will check back into the game. She'll send Bonnie Fagan to the bench. And Burton will inbound in front of the scorer's table. Throws it in for Seaman with 1:43 to play in the half. Valley View leads Truman 48-8. Here's Burton with it on the left wing against man-to-man defense. Gets it to Reynolds. She'll take the 3 from the corner, and that's the 4th 3. I don't think she's missed from 3-point range. Ruby Reynolds with her 4th 3 of the game. She's got 12. It's 51-8. Chavaria has it for Truman. Pass knocked away. Body's on the floor. Ball on the floor. It'll go out of bounds, and let's see who's got it. Looks like Truman will get it back with 1:17 to play in the half. As Caleb Blagg will walk it across midcourt. Blagg to the right wing, gets it for Chavaria. Chavaria needs help, bounces that into the paint. Loose ball stolen away by Bella Seaman. Seaman going to take that one coast to coast, got the defender off her feet, laid it up and in with the left hand. Bella Seaman's got 6. It's 53-8 with inside a minute to play until we hit our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime. Blagg has it at center circle against the Blazer zone. Gets that along the left wing. Chavaria has it. She's guarded by Ruby Reynolds with 40 seconds left in the half. 18 on the shot clock. Rifle a pass to the corner. It's stolen by Bella Seaman. Seaman gets that ahead to Ruby Reynolds. Reynolds dishes inside for Huff. Huff dribbles once and then lays it up and in off the window. Bree Huff with 14 first half points. It's 55-8 with 21 seconds remaining until halftime. Blagg has it at center circle for Truman. Gets that along the left wing for Carter. Back to Blagg. Blagg guarded by Burton. Now back on the left wing in the corner. Matos fires for 3. Missed it. That is rebounded by Burton. A quick outlet pass for Seaman with 5 seconds left. Seaman with a basketball. Passes for Burton. And Burton unable to get the shot off before the horn sounds to end on a first half that was dominated by Valley View. The Lady Blazers lead at 55-8. We'll pause for 2 minutes. Back to recap first half numbers after this with our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime on the EAB Sports Network.
First Security is about more than great banking. Yes, we provide the financial expertise, digital tools, and everything else you need when you need it. But we also go all in on local support with friendly professionals, plus convenient locations all across the state. Because we believe personal banking is better banking. Visit fsbank.com for details. That's fsbank.com for friendly local banking with First Security. Bank better. Member FDIC.
Hey y'all, it's Brandon Baxter, and I want to let you know about my friends at Cleanway Restoration and Construction. You see, disasters don't happen when it's convenient, whether it's a fire, a flood, or a tornado. When it damages your home, it upsets everything about your life. Cleanway comes in and does the cleanup, and they can lay your floors, replace your cabinets, and fix or replace walls. So remember, when an inconvenient disaster comes your way, think Cleanway Restoration and Construction. Let Cleanway restore your home and restore your life. Find out more at cleanwayrestoration.com.
Hello, I'm estate planning and elder law attorney Chad Oldham. More and more often today, I hear clients tell me that the only thing golden about the golden years is that it takes all the gold to grow old. Don't be a victim of rising healthcare and nursing home costs. Be prepared. Have a plan. Contact us today to find out how we help our clients protect and preserve assets for family and future generations. The Oldham Law Firm, 603 Southwest Drive in Jonesboro, or visit us on the web at oldhamlawfirm.com.
Pac-Mail Supercenter is your Yes We Do That store. Pac-Mail, Tim, what's that all about?
Pac-Mail can scan that, copy that, shred that, return that, design that, cut that, print that, pack that, ship that, crate that, freight that, notarize that. At Pac-Mail, we can do all that and more.
Pac-Mail Supercenter, the Yes We Do That store. 361 Southwest Drive at Jonesboro. Don't trust just anybody to do all that. Trust Pac-Mail.
A dominant first half for the Lady Blazers as we welcome you back to Blazer Arena. Halftime, Valley View up on Truman 55-8 at the break. Halftime is presented by the Kavanaugh Auto Group. Check out Kavanaugh's entire selection of new and pre-owned inventory at KavanaughCars.com. Recapping the first half numbers, Valley View took command early and never took their foot off the gas. It was 28-2 at the end of the first period. Blazers outscored Truman 27-6 in the second period. They have a 55-8 lead at the break. There are already 3 Blazers in double figures through the first half. Valley View led by the 16 points of sophomore guard Avery Ellis. I believe that may be a new career high for Avery as a varsity player. Bree Huff off the bench with 14 for the View, and Ruby Reynolds hit 4 threes. I don't believe she missed a 3. I think she was 4 of 4 from the bonus sphere in that first half. Ruby has 12 points at the half. Jay Lillette has 4 for Valley View. Bella Seaman has 6 at the break. And Audrey Burton has 3 points for Valley View. Also for the Blazers, Bonnie Fagan and Julie Rutherford both played in the first half but didn't scratch. For Trumann, only 2 players scored in that first half. They were led by the 6 points of senior guard Oshua Smith. They got 2 points from Bailey Smith. Also for the Lady Wildcats, Alana Stewart, Raylene Chavaria, Olivia Matos, Kayla Blagg, and Sadie Carter all played but did not score. And Valley View leads Trumann 55-8 at the break. We'll step aside for 2 minutes. Back with more of your Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime after this on the EAB Sports Network.
Demo's Smokehouse Barbecue is still winning awards and still going strong. Over 20 years of local ownership. The reason? Their process for producing the best barbecue in the area, cooked low and slow. The same process is ensured it's done right and still making my mouth water. Take-home packs, sandwiches, ribs, desserts, beans. Oh, beans! And the big chops on the weekend. Everything cooked to perfection, even the desserts. Demo's Barbecue, 2 locations across from Jonesboro High and at Hilltop. Smoking it right for over 20 years.
Whether you're replacing an old appliance or remodeling your whole kitchen, the appliances you need are right around the corner with GE Appliances at Tucker's Appliance Superstore in Jonesboro. Shop timeless designs and time-saving features on the appliances that are built to last in the busiest homes. Visit Tucker's Appliance today and upgrade your home your way with GE Appliances and your local experts. Shop Tucker's Appliance today and save.
Tucker's Appliance.
Looking for a checking account with no hassles and no hidden fees? First Community Bank has you covered with our free checking account. Open yours today with just $50 and enjoy no monthly service charge, no minimum balance requirement, and access to free bill pay and First Link internet banking. Plus, get a free ATM card and a MasterCard debit card, subject to approval. First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC.
Your vehicle is a personal and important investment. At Central Collision Center, we're more than collision repair. We do everything from minor paint touch-ups and windshield replacements to framework. We're committed to customer satisfaction and provide the highest quality of service. At Central Collision Center, we provide honest and expert auto care and offer a written lifetime warranty and on-site rental car arrangements. Stop by or give us a call today to schedule your free estimate. Central Collision Center. Professional, convenient, reliable. Behind Central Chevrolet on Stadium and online at centralcollisionctr.com.
We're back at Blazer Arena. Randy Myers under the headset in the NEA Baptist broadcast position. NEA Baptist provides you with health care for the next century as we continue along with our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime. Valley View in control here against Trumann. The Lady Blazers leading the Wildcats by a score of 55-8. As we look ahead to next week, both Valley View teams, boys and girls, will be in action on Tuesday as they head to Blytheville for a doubleheader with the Chickasaws. Girls will tip at 6 o'clock. Our pregame broadcast will begin at about 5:50. The boys' game will immediately follow. And then back here at the arena a week from tonight on Friday for a boys' game with Brooklyn. Now, when we're in Blytheville on Tuesday, that'll be radio coverage only. No video stream from Blytheville, but we will have video stream on the Blazer News Network YouTube channel on Friday as well as audio and video streaming both on our EAB Media app. The Blazer boys, as we mentioned, playing 2 games next week at Blytheville and then back at home here against Brooklyn. Then their next action after that, as we look ahead, will be in the first round of the NEA tournament. They'll play Gosnell in the first round of the NEA, and that game is a 9 p.m. start on December 23rd. That's a Tuesday night. It'll be the last game that night as Valley View and Gosnell will play on the main floor at the Convocation Center, or rather First National Bank Arena, in the opening round of the NEA tournament. We'll have radio coverage of that here on News Talk 102.1. And then once we get into the semifinals of the tournament, the EAB Sports Network will provide radio coverage for all games of the NEA tournament from the semifinals and championship round. And those games will move over to our sports talk station, 95.3 the ticket, as well as 9:70 a.m. Right now, the Blazers up big on Truman at the half here in this senior girls game. It's 55-8. And we have time for a 1-minute timeout. We'll go ahead and take that break at the moment, and we'll be close to beginning the second half when we return. Valley View leads Truman 55-8, back in 60 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
Put your daily office routines in the hands of people you can trust. Forrest Office Machines, your authorized Sharp document systems dealer in Jonesboro.
This is Barry Forrest. My family's been taking care of equipment needs of businesses just like yours since 1965. I would love to work for you today.
Put your daily office routines in the hands of people you can trust. Forrest Office Machines, your authorized Sharp document system dealer at 1005 G Street in Jonesboro, 932-7852. Call Forrest Office Machines today.
More reasons to go to Wings to Go. TVs everywhere and variety of wings. From mild to, well, really hot. Just about any flavor you can imagine. Burgers, catfish, shrimp, tenders, salads, great food and atmosphere. Not to mention the sides and desserts and other stuff. 2 locations on Alexander and on Parkwood off Red Wolf. For 25 years, Wings to Go is the original and best place for wings in Jonesboro. Well, we think it is anyway. Wings to Go. Sports and wings. Life is good. WingsToGo.HungerRush.com for online ordering, DoorDash available, and Wacky Wednesday with 75-cent boneless wings.
Wrapping up our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime, Valley View leads Truman 55-8. Lady Blazers will begin the second half with Julie Rutherford, Audrey Burton, Jayla Lett, Bella Seaman, and Bonnie Fagan. And Valley View will get the ball to begin the third period as Bonnie Fagan will put it in play right in front of our broadcast position at midcourt as she throws it in for Bella Seaman. Bella makes her way across the timeline, picked up by Kayla Blagg in man-to-man defense. On the right wing for Jayla Lett. Lett gets it out top for Fagan. Fagan, right wing for Jayla Lett. Lett surveys the floor, studies the man-to-man defense, now brings it out to the top of the key with 14 on the shot clock. Left wing for Seaman. Seaman on the baseline, being guarded closely by Black. Here's Rutherford with it with 7 to shoot. Pass intended for Lett is stolen away by Chavaria. So Truman comes up with a turnover to begin the second half. Chavaria will bring it ahead. She shuffles to the left wing. Skips out into the corner. Here's an open 3 on the way. That's no good. They get the offensive rebound. Put back off the glass is no good, but there is a foul on Valley View that'll put Ayanna Stewart on the line for Truman. Foul is charged to Rutherford, and that is her 4th foul. First foul of the second half. Stewart's first free throw is a miss off the back iron. She's got 1 more to shoot. Valley View will make a substitution as Rutherford heads to the bench. Bree Huff in to replace her. Bree with a nice first half. She had 14 points in those first 2 quarters coming off the bench tonight. Stewart's second free throw is good for her first point of the evening. That makes it 55-9. Bella Seaman across midcourt. Signals the offense, gets it left wing for Burton. Burton guarded by Stewart, gets it out top for Lett. Now on the right wing for Bella Seaman. Man-to-man defense for the Wildcats. Here's Burton with it at the top of the key. Left wing, Lett passes up the open 3, gets it back up top to Seaman on the right wing to Burton. 10 on the shot clock for Valley View. Here's Lett. She'll take the 3 from straight away. That's good. Jayla Lett. Patience pays off for the Lady Blazers, and Lett drops in the triple. It's 58-9 with 5:52 to play in the third. Kayla Blagg will work it ahead for the Wildcats. She'll cross midcourt. Brings it along the left wing for Stewart. Now out top to Chavaria. Chavaria with a bounce pass on the right wing to Blagg. Blagg with a ball fake. Steps aside from Seaman and then misses the 3. It'll go out of bounds on the air ball, and Valley View will get it back. And we are under a running clock here apparently for the entire second half, I believe. So this second half should move pretty quickly. I knew we were going to have a running clock for the 4th quarter. It looks like the entire second half will be played with a turbo clock. Here's Lett with it. Right wing for Seaman. Seaman curls out to the high post, leaves it with Burton. Now in the corner, Lett squares up for 3. That's too strong. Seaman's there with the offensive board. needs help, finds Huff. Huff on the wing, out top for Burton. Left wing to Lett. 4:55 to play in the period. Jump pass right wing for Burton, in the corner for Seaman. Seaman leaves it with Jayla Lett. Lett left wing for Aubrey Burton. Burton passes inside to Fagan. Fagan lost the handle on it. It's taken away from her, and Chavaria out of traffic with it. Leaves it with Matos, who will bring it ahead for the Wildcats. Matos gets it back out top for Kayla Blagg, now on the left wing for Stewart. Out top to Blagg. 4:28 to play in the period. Matos brings it left wing for Stewart. Along the right wing for Matos. Chavaria will shoot the three from the corner. That's good. First bucket of the game for Chavaria is a three. It's 58-12 with 4:13 to play in the third period. Bella Seaman crosses midcourt with it for Valley View. Left wing to Burton. Burton dribbles to the high post. No look pass right wing for Jayla Lett. Now to Seaman in the corner. Seaman guarded closely. Gets out beyond the right elbow. Now to Burton. Along the left wing for Jayla Lett. Lett gets around the defender, lays it up and in off the window. Jayla Lett has 9. It's 60-12 with 3:45 to play. Valley View with the lead. Truman has the basketball. Chavaria passes up the open three. Gets out left wing for Blagg. Blagg dribbles into the corner. Pass into the paint. And a loose ball will go. Nope, we got a foul. So it's going to stay with Truman. That foul was apparently charged to Jayla Lett. I have it as her second. Board had her with 1. Truman with the ball. It was the first team foul on Valley View here in the second half. There's a loose ball that will go out of bounds. Valley View will get it back after the unforced turnover with 3:17 to play on the running clock. Ball gets loose in the corner down there, so they got to go find it. As the clock winds down to the 3-minute mark, Avery Ellis brings it in play, or brings it ahead after Valley View puts it in play. Avery across midcourt, signals the offense, brings it left wing for Aubrey Burton. Burton looking inside, finds Lett underneath. Lett puts it up and in with the left hand. Jayla Lett in double digits now for the Blazers. She's got 11. It's 62-12, a 50-point lead for the home team. 2:35 to play in the third. Mato squares up for three from the corner. That's no good. Avery Ellis has the rebound for the View. Avery will bring it ahead against token pressure from Black. Gets it across the timeline. Surveys the floor and leaves it with Burton. Aubrey Burton back out for Avery Ellis. Avery with the basketball. Gets it left wing for Burton. 16 on the shot clock. Underneath for Reynolds. Back to Lett. She'll shoot the open three from the corner. That's too strong. And the rebound grabbed off the bounce by Burton for Ellis. She'll dribble out to the left elbow, shoot and score from 18 feet. Ellis has 18. We have a stop and play for a Truman substitution as Ruthie Peeler will check into the game for the Wildcats. Riley Peeler, I'm sorry. So we're inside 2 minutes to play on the running clock in the third quarter. Valley View leads 65-12 as Black brings it across midcourt. Leaves it with Matos out near center circle, down the right wing to Black. To Chavaria. Chavaria working against Burton, gets it back out top. Matos thought about the three, now puts it on the floor. There's a three on the way, that's too strong. And the rebound to Avery Ellis for Valley View. Ellis will bring it ahead unharassed. She'll cross the midcourt stripe with 1:21 to play in the third period. Guarded by Matos. Brings it left wing for Burton. Out top for Lett, on the right wing for Reynolds. Reynolds. Out top for Huff. Left wing for Lett with 9 to shoot for Valley View. Reynolds from the free throw line kicks it left wing. Lett, open three ball, good. Jayla Lett with another triple. Valley View leads at 68-12. Jayla Lett has 14 points. 50 seconds remaining in the third period. Kayla Blagg across midcourt with it for the visitors from Poinsett County. On the right wing for Matos, in the corner for Chavaria. Now Blagg has it in the corner. Matos spots up from 17 feet. That's good. Apparently, she was further out than I thought. They count that for 3. And Matos has her first bucket of the game. Avery Ellis will bring it ahead for Valley View. The Blazers lead at 68-15. Ellis shuffles to the right of center circle. Shot clock's off. 13 seconds left in the period. Huff with it at the elbow. Dribble drive down the right side of the lane. Went right around the defender and laid it up and in. Bree Huff has 16. It's 70-15. Here's a 3 from Blagg to beat the horn. That's no good. And at the end of 3, the Blazers lead this one 70-15. We'll pause for 60 seconds. Back with the 4th period in 1 minute on the EAB Sports Network.
The home of the best new and used sports equipment in Northeast Arkansas is Play It Again Sports. If you've got quality gear you're no longer using, just bring it in. Play It Again will pay you money. Want to test out a bat before you buy? Play It Again's rental program lets you test it out. And if you decide to buy, a big chunk of that rental fee goes towards your purchase. Visit Play It Again Jonesboro on Facebook for the latest deals. And come by 2006 South Caraway. Play It Again Sports, where everybody plays.
Your specialty print and ship store is the Safe Ship Store in Jonesboro. Owner David Leonard wants to help you with all your shipping and printing needs, and they'll always give you the best customer service and highest quality product for the absolute lowest prices in town. So when you need something packed and shipped, or when you need printed products, call the Safe Ship Store. Come in today to see all they have to offer. For the best customer service, quality, and prices, visit the Safe Ship Store, 2500 Alexander Drive, Suite C in Jonesboro, 870-333-5068.
Set to begin the 4th period of this turbo clock second half. Valley View up big, leading Trumann 70-15 as we begin the final frame. Trumann will get the ball as Olivia Matos inbounds for Chavaria. Valley View up 70-15. Matos has it on the right wing, gets it out top. Now on the left wing for Chavaria. She'll fire a 3. That's too strong, and Burton grabs the rebound for Valley View. Outlet pass for Bella Seaman, who will bring it ahead for the Blazers. Pauses as she crosses midcourt, brings it left wing to Burton. Burton guarded by Chavaria, surveys the floor out top for Reynolds on the right wing for Seaman. Seaman fires it down low to Burton. Burton got the defender to leave her feet and had the easy layup. Aubrey's got 5. It's 72-15. 7:21 to play in the game. Chavaria has it for Trumann. On the right wing for Matos. Matos drives to the baseline, gets shut off there by Burton. Now back out for Carter on the left wing. Chavariak gets to the top of the key. Back onto the right wing. A 3 is up and good for Matos. Matos has 6 to make it 72-18. 7 minutes remaining on the running clock of this 4th period. Peeler guards Seaman as Bella brings it across midcourt for Valley View. Gets that left wing to Burton. Burton bounce pass to Fagan at the elbow. The kick for Reynolds. Reynolds with a dump down to Rutherford on the block. She'll shovel it to Reynolds. Back inside to Rutherford. Rutherford turns, missed that off the side of the backboard, got her own rebound. Here's Reynolds for 3. That's no good. And Trumann has the basketball. 6:27 to play. Left wing Chavaria has the basketball. Chavaria skips her right wing to Matos. Matos to the baseline against Burton. Into the corner to Peeler. Back out for Chavaria. That 3 misses everything. The ball will go out of bounds. And it looks like it'll stay with Trumann with 6:05 to play on the running clock. Wildcats will make a substitution as Bailey Smith checks back in. She played briefly in the first half, had 2 points for Trumann. Chavaria has it on the right wing, gets it out for Carter. In the corner for Matos. Matos working against Aubrey Burton. Back out top, left wing to Peeler. Riley Peeler shoots from outside. That's no good. Burton rebounds for Valley View. Bella Seaman will walk it ahead for the Blazers as we hit the 5:35 mark of the final period. On the right wing to Ruby Reynolds for Valley View. Dump down to Rutherford on the block. Rutherford will reverse layup. Too strong. Rebound put back up and in by Bonnie Fagan. That's the first points of the night for Bonnie Fagan. 74-18 with 5:20 to play in the game. Matos brings that left wing. Now up top for Chavaria. Chavaria gets it right wing to Mato. She'll pull the trigger on a three. That's no good. Peeler with a rebound, and then she threw it out of bounds. A little miscommunication there for the Wildcats. Into the game now for Truman. Seeing her first action is Isabella Correa. She's a sophomore guard. Bella Seaman will bring it back the other way for Valley View with 4:50 to play in the game. Left wing for Fagan. Skip pass, right wing for Reynolds. Reynolds gets it to Rutherford at the high post. She'll shovel it back to Ruby, who shoots up another three and drops in her 5th three of the game. Ruby has 15 points. 77-18 is your score. Valley View gets that, rather Truman gets that on the left wing for Cotter, out top to Matos with 4:24 left. Blazers will go to 7-3 with this victory. Here's a three up and in off the left wing by Matos. That is Matos' 3rd three of the game for the Wildcats. She's got 9. It's 77-21. Bella Seaman eases her way across midcourt. She's guarded by Riley Peeler. Gets to the left wing for Burton. 4 minutes remaining in the game. In the corner, back out for Burton. To Seaman at the top of the key. Seaman guarded by Peeler. Feeds it to Rutherford at the high post on the right wing for Reynolds. Bounce pass underneath for Seaman. Seaman dishes for Rutherford. Her layup's good. Good ball movement by the Blazers. First bucket of the game for Julie. Makes it 79-21 with 3:37 to play. Matos brings that along the left wing for Sadie Carter. Carter skips it right wing to Matos. Matos dribbles to the baseline, gets shut off there. On the left wing, Peeler gets rid of it, gets it to Matos. She'll shoot up another three. That's good as well for Matos, who's in double digits now with 12 for Truman. 79-24 your score. 3:10 to play in the ball game as Bella Seaman brings it across midcourt. Bella gets it right wing for Ruby Reynolds. Reynolds with a feed inside to Burton. Burton let the defender get past her and then kissed it in off the window. So Burton has 7. That's a new career high for her. Substitutions for Truman. Cherish Russell has checked into the game. And Chavaria brings it across midcourt with 2:36 left. Gets that along the left wing for Correa. Correa kicks that into the corner. Peeler will shoot for 3. That's no good. Rebound will be tracked down by Russell. Russell working the baseline. Gets shut off with a double team. Out high for Chavaria. She's open for 3, and that's short. Peeler with the offensive board. The kick out for a reset. They missed the 3, and Seaman will take the rebound off the bounce for Valley View. She'll let traffic clear and slowly walk it ahead. 2:08 remaining in the game. Seaman with a bounce pass to Rutherford at the high post. Here's Reynolds with an open 3, and she scores again from 3-point range. Ruby Reynolds has 18 points. I don't think she's missed a 3. More substitutions for Valley View as Lepp and Huff return to the floor. Reynolds and Seaman head to the bench with 1:45 remaining. Valley View leads 85-24. A new season high in points scored thus far for the Lady Blazers. Peeler's got it on the left wing for Truman. Back out for Chavaria with 90 seconds remaining in the game. Bounce pass left wing for Peeler. Peeler throws that into the paint. It's deflected by Rutherford and stolen off the bounce by Jayla Lepp. Jayla will cross midcourt with it with 1:17 to play. Right wing to Fagan. Fagan feeds Huff at the high post. Huff dribbles down the right side of the lane and gets another layup. Bree Huff has 18. It's 86-24 with 1:04 remaining. Chavaria gets that left wing for Peeler for Truman. Back to Chavaria. Bounce pass to Peeler in the corner. Back out to Chavaria. Inside a minute to play in the game. Chavaria will fire a deep 3. That's no good. Rebound will go out of bounds, and I think that's going to stay with Truman with 45 seconds remaining. Peeler will inbound from the baseline on her right side of the basket. Abriella set to check back in for Valley View. If the clock stops again, it may not. Here's a 3 from the corner. That's no good. Burton will track down the rebound with 28 seconds left. Shot clock's off, so anticipate Valley View to dribble out the clock here as Fagan pauses at midcourt. Truman's not pressing the issue. Jayla Lett holds it on her hip, guarded by Peeler with 10 seconds left. Peeler knocks it away. Jayla Lett gets it back with 5 seconds remaining. Valley View will dribble out the clock on an 86-24 turbo clock victory as the Lady Blazers move to 7-3. Trumann will drop to 0-7. We'll be back in 2 minutes with your postgame after this on the EAB Sports Network.
Precision Lawn Management brings expert care to every yard they service. Every blade of grass is cut just right. Every edge is trimmed with sharp accuracy. Every landscape is designed with an expert touch because precision matters. Like a surgeon's steady hands in the operating room, an artist's perfect brushstroke, or a pilot making a flawless landing. True professionals don't settle for good enough. When it comes to your lawn, neither should you. Call Precision Lawn Management today at 870-275-5769. Precision Lawn Management, because a great lawn is no accident.
Calling all Red Wolves fans, the Social in Greensboro Village is your official A-State game day destination. Pre-game with cold drinks and killer eats. Catch every away game at their watch parties. And after home games, the party's just getting started with live music and late night fun. Game day specials, great eats, and family fun. Always social, always game day ready. Follow the Social on Facebook and Instagram and make your next Red Wolves Saturday legendary.
A home isn't just four walls and a roof. It's memories, milestones, a piece of who we are. That's why homeowners across Northeast Arkansas trust Ozark Valley Contracting to keep theirs strong. From roofs and siding to decks and full remodels, every project is built with care, craftsmanship, and pride because they know that quality work today means lasting value tomorrow. Call Ozark Valley Contracting at 870-586-4625 and build confidence in your home's future. Ozark Valley Contracting. Quality starts from the ground up.
Football season means traveling to all the biggest games. Travel in style while saving big with a new ride from Nebo Auto Center. For over 2 decades, Nebo has been Northeast Arkansas's new car alternative. If you're in the market for a late model, low mileage car, truck, or SUV, there's no better time than right now to stop by and see the selection at Nebo. With a well-stocked lot of vehicles that fit almost any budget. So score big with Nebo Auto Center, 3910 Stadium Boulevard. We go Nebo.
A new season high in points scored for the Lady Blazers this evening as they put 86 on the board against Trumann and win it 86-24 as we welcome you into our Blazer basketball postgame show. Valley View an 86-24 victor over Trumann here tonight and varsity girls play. Recapping the numbers from this one, the Blazers jumped on Trumann early, took a 28-2 lead by the end of the first period. It was 55-8 at halftime. The entire second half was played under a running clock off the sportsmanship rules. The Blazers led 70-15 at the end of the third period, and they win it 86-24. 4 Valley View players in double figures tonight. 18 points each from sophomore Avery Ellis, from senior Bree Huff, and from senior Ruby Reynolds. Ruby got all of hers from three-point range tonight, and unless I overlooked one, she did not miss a shot from three-point range, or actually from the field. I think she was perfect on shooting tonight. Got all of her buckets from the bonus sphere and scored 18 points. Also for Valley View, Jayla Lett finishing with 14 points this evening. Bonnie Fagan had 2. Bella Seaman had 6. Julie Rutherford with 2. And sophomore Audrey Burton finishing with 7 points for Valley View. For Trumann, only one player in double figures. The Wildcats were led by the 12 points of junior guard Olivia Matos. We need to name a player of the game. We're going to go with co-players of the game tonight, those being Bree Huff and Ruby Reynolds. As we mentioned, Ruby perfect from three-point range, finishing with 18 points. Bree Huff had 18 points coming off the bench tonight. So Bree and Ruby will be our co-players of the game. Co-players of the game, that is, brought to you by Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, getting you back in the game for more than 40 years. We also remind you that you can be a genius and shop at Food Smart, where you pay our cost, plus only 10% at checkout. And tell all your friends how much you save at Food Smart. Lady Blazers get the win. They improved to 7-3. They will be back in action along with the boys. It'll be a doubleheader in Blytheville on Tuesday night. as the girls' game will start at 6. Boys' game will immediately follow. Our pregame broadcast will begin at approximately 5:50 for radio coverage only on Tuesday on KBTM 102.1. So that'll wrap it up tonight from Blazer Arena. The 7th graders also won tonight, defeating Truman by a final score of 29-4. I want to acknowledge some folks working behind the scenes for us this evening, including our streaming crew with the Valley View Digital Media Program, Joseph Lasagna and Mac Carpenter getting us on the air for our stream tonight on YouTube, and our network engineer and producer back at the KBTM studios has been Luke Guntharp. For those guys, I'm Randy Myers. We thank you for joining us. Enjoy the rest of your weekend from the EAB Sports Network.